Hello everyone. Today's video is about 5 advanced Salesforce interview topics for senior Salesforce developer or the developers who have experience in Salesforce for more than 3 years. These are advanced topics, so it's not. I mean, they are not in any order or something, but they are advanced topic. And for a senior Salesforce developer role, you can expect questions from these topics. So the first one is platform events and change data capture. See, platform events are very useful, and you may get a lot of questions from platform events, especially around how you trigger them, how you publish, how you subscribe, what are the different ways, mechanism around the event bus, why you use change data capture, how it is different from platform events, and what are the advantages of using change data capture. Number two is the design patterns. So Apex design patterns are very popular, and recently I've given a couple of interviews, and in most of the interviews I've got this question whether I understand Apex design pattern or not. So it's good that you have some basic amount of idea about it. It's not like you should know everything about design pattern, or you should know everything available on the design pattern, but if you just understand the basics of it, that should also be okay. I mean, this should not be an alien concept for you in an interview, because from a senior Salesforce developer it is expected that you know at least what is design pattern is. Along with design pattern, you may get couple of questions from the solid design principles of software engineering, and you may also get questions on the frameworks, like what is trigger framework, have you ever used any trigger framework and all. So be ready with those things. Just try to understand the basics of it if you haven't worked on it. The third one is the lightning web components. On the lightning web components, more and more people are learning lightning web components, so you may get questions around the testing of lightning web component. How will you create the test cases for a lightning web component? How will you debug it, or have you used any test framework to test the lightning web component? And the fourth topic around this is the flows. So see, flows are very advanced thing, and if with every release you are getting so many things on flows. So if you are someone who has worked on flows, but let's say around a year ago or something, it's time to revise flows, because there are so many features available, especially around what type of flows are available, and especially around the order of execution on flows, and how you launch the flow. Earlier we used to do it with the process builder, and used to trigger it with the process builder and then used to run the launch load. But now we have record trigger flows. In the order of execution also we have before save and everything, so you need to understand it properly. Salesforce has a very good document around this. Go through it, and it will help you to identify when you should go for trigger, when you should go for flow, when you should go for before save flow. So flow is now very powerful, and it is going to be very powerful in future as well. So now Salesforce is planning to remove the workflow and the process builder, so everything is going to be shifted in the flow, and people will also get a lot of work and requirements related to migrating workflow and builders in the flow. So flow is absolutely very important topic, and try to learn that. In terms of design pattern, try to focus on the basics of object oriented programming, because in design pattern the basics of object oriented programming, especially the interface concepts of inheritance and polymorphism, plays a very important role. So if you learn inheritance properly, you will be able to understand why inheritance is so popular among other technologies, if you talk about Java and C++. So think about it, and feel free to comment me or ping me. Feel free to add your most important topics which you feel you have in the comment box. Thank you.